Being an older brother, going to school halfway across the country is wild to me. I got two younger brothers, both fairly younger than me. Middle brother's 6 years younger, youngest brother's 12 years younger, both adults, right? And I've been in Missouri for the last 2.5 years or so, halfway across the country, and they're growing into whole different human beings, right? And I'm hearing about this kind of secondhand, with the exception of when I go visit for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm used to living like half an hour away from my family. Now I live like 13 hours away from my family. And I don't have the funds. I've spent a lot of funds just to go to school. My whole savings is basically depleted to work on this PhD. It should be worth it. But it comes with a lot of sacrifices, right? So I'm not able to travel back and forth as much as I did at the beginning. Um, I got to worry about just kind of focusing and getting the grind in and making sure that I'm consistent and that I don't fall off this thing. I only got about a year and a year, some change left before I finish, but there's still plenty to do, right? But coming back to like being the oldest brother thing, like they're becoming different people, and at the same time, they go through things, and I'm hearing about it from like my mom and my dad, and I'm like, all best I can do is offer like some sage wisdom, some words of wisdom, some advice, but I can't be there. I can't intervene. I can call them and offer support, which is nice, and I think it's heard. But like when stuff happens, like whether financially or just anything, I can't be there to support them. I can't even be my physical presence is not felt, and that bothers me, and it makes it harder for me to do the thing I'm doing because I'm constantly worried about what's going on with them. I don't know. I don't even know what my point was for all of this. I just kind of wanted to let it out somewhere. Because I know if I just kind of tell my parents about this, they'll be like, "Oh, don't worry. Like you do a lot, and like your words, like they reach them, and they make change, and they're helpful." I'm like, "That's great. That's good. It's all fine and dandy, but like, it's not the same as your presence being felt. It's not the same as being there." At the same time, on the flip side, like I don't get their presence. I don't get to experience them day to day. I don't get to laugh with them day to day, except when we're on the phone. It's just not the same, right? It's something, but not the same. And I think at the beginning, like when you like move far away or you just kind of go off for a few months at a time, like that's okay. Like that you know that there's a closer end date where you're going to be together again, right? That's and then when you make these phone calls, it's like okay, yeah, it's nice to kind of keep updated, catch up, but I'm going to be there soon. But it's just kind of it's been dragging on for me for like the last 2.5 years, and now it's like I miss my family. I want to go back. At the same time, I got things to do, places to be. And I have to kind of weigh this kind of sacrifice, this like choose your regret kind of back and forth, like grinding, keeping your head down, grinding, getting the job done, get this degree so I can go back and start a private practice or what have you, versus the time I'm losing from my family, not just my brothers, but my parents and my grandparents and all that other stuff, but my cousins. It's a lot. It's a big, it's like a constant, it's like not just one big choice to make. It's like a constant choice. You have to make this choice every day. Every day that you get up and go do a thing that's like separate from everybody else, you have to make that choice and continue to on this grind. And then when stuff gets hard, it's really just falls on you. You can call your family and get that support, but it's not the same as them being there. It's not the same. And that's hard. But my choice has been consistent. I have decided to value this path. Well, I've found value in this path, and I see that it would be beneficial for myself and my family's future. So I'm going to choose to keep coming back, to keep waking up, keep doing this grind, do the best I can to stay in touch, enjoy the moments that I'm with my family. So I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving coming up. So I'm going to make the most of that. And then I'll be back for Christmas again. So that's kind of a quick, short window coming back. Um, I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to get this job done. Yeah. I don't know if this did anything, but thanks for listening.